Log on to playradiouk.com/games and you can compete with other Play Radio listeners round the world. You can always play for fun, but if you prefer, you can choose to play for money. Best of all, you can listen to Play Radio UK while you're doing it. playradiouk.com/games. Your fun, your way. Politically Corrupt. Tommy and Duncan on Play Radio UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
I noticed we've been a lot more professional this week now the boss is in. We haven't talked over any of the adverts this week.
You just did.
We haven't had a cul-de-sac.
No, that was a...
We haven't had a cul-de-sac either. Have you noticed
No,
that? We
that's
haven't
right.
had one in the show.
You see, Matt's production's been top on today.
Yeah, I went through.
Yeah. We haven't suddenly got a ramp when you're not expecting it and stuff.
It is nerve-wracking, isn't it, when the boss is in looking over your shoulder, guys?
No, actually, you know what? I have to say, really good guy to work for, and I don't feel any nerves when the boss is around me because he's actually a nice guy. He's a genuine guy. It's good to work with him.
Did you find any polyps up there?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I
say that with utter genuine.
That's very kind of you, Matt.
Admiration.
I keep you around because
he says things like that.
And during the day, he calls me a piss-taking little shit at work. That's my nickname. The
it is my pet
little
name
shit.
for you, isn't it?
Matt from Newport says, I can't believe this might be the last show. I've started to listen to Play Radio again after the rugby for the last few weeks. This is easily the best talk radio broadcast from the UK. Better than 5 Live and Talk Sport. And I'm a big Talk Sport fan.
Okay, that's Matt in Devon I can see on the screen.
Yeah.
Well, it's Play Radio, and it's our Sunday night experiment, which we ran for 12 weeks as agreed. Myself, Duncan Barkus, we're joined by Stuart and Matt. Marcus is the man with the money, the network manager, and we're really delighted to have him along this evening. We've got about 7 minutes to go this evening, and one of the things in Marcus's mind is whether he's going to say, okay, go ahead and do a few more, maybe another 12 or something like that. We talked a lot. I've noticed a lot of people on the Skype chat are saying these are ways in which you could get more listeners. And you know, Marcus, I might be right in saying this. I think I am. Getting more listeners is not something that I have a problem with. That's easy because we're good. Mm-hmm. And I say we. But business is business. And you know, I think we should be open with the people who are contributing to what we're doing here and saying that at the moment, fundamentally, Marcus, I mean, you're just sugar daddying the whole thing.
It's true, I am. And sugar daddying it's a role I've striven for.
Thought of Marcus being a sugar daddy.
Oh, I am your sugar daddy already.
No, it's darling.
Mr.
Yes.
Oral sex condom wearing, taking little shit.
Hey, I'm good.
At putting on condoms while performing oral sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't knock me for it. It's an art form you should
I
learn.
have, during the show, been given the proposition some serious thought, and I am touched by the input from the rest of the community, the contributors, the other parts of the show which are so important, which is all you guys out there. But you're right, I have been sugar daddying. We have been running this show on my generosity, and it can't, unfortunately, go on. So, Tommy, I'm going to ask you not to come back next week.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair enough. And I understand that because that's only the 28th time I've been fired.
Well, what I meant by that was...
I don't have a problem with that at all because, you know, some of the people who have fired me have been some of the greats of British media. And, Marcus, you're not that yet. But if you go on firing top talent... Well, not firing, but let's be clear. You've got no commercial reason to do another 12, have you?
No.
And
that's
and I
the sad
understand
truth.
that.
It's the sad truth of the situation.
And I understand that.
So I don't want you to come back next week. I want you to come back the week after.
Oh.
For another 12 weeks and do 3 hours on a Sunday evening this time.
3 hours?
Yes, please.
Do I get another phone line?
You get another phone line, no problem. It's
all
done.
right, you got a deal. Put it on.
Okay.
Wicked. So just to be clear, we're having a break next week, and then we're coming back the week after for 3 hours instead of 2.
Can you manage that?
Is that what
Can
we're doing?
I manage that?
I'll handle that.
have to buy another 4 beers.
Yeah, you will once you do get through. You are a party animal, young
That's
Matthew.
great news.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a week off to celebrate and then come back.
So what do we do
Okay.
next week during the time? What should I do? Shall I play the very first show?
Oh, I see.
No, I'm going to have my very own Sunday night show.
Yes. Okay.
Shall I play the very first ever Tommy and Duncan show next week?
No, I think you
At
should.
time, or-
I think you should spend the time developing a podcast for the Play Radio website that tells people how to put condoms on whilst performing oral sex.
Yes. Hello, caller.
Hello there. I'm almost up to date here now. I can do several things. Hey, Phil, come here. Right, I got you two contributors. Come here. I got you two contributors. Demographically speaking, they're top of the range, mate. Promise you.
Go on then.
Fucking
Socio-economic group A.
Fucking alphabet.
Airline
soup.
pilots, are they? Lawyers? What we got here? What are we talking here?
Well, put it this way: the World Health Organisation, when they need to do whatever they need to do, might have to get in touch with them to sort it out. You know what I mean? Fucking moan, I love it. Phil, come here.
Whenever they do what they have to
I wish I had my webcam on him, and he was going like that. No, he's shaking his hands. Anyway, as a contributor, what I would like to do for the edit... No, honestly, he's like... demographically, he's fucking... Oh, you know, they're all Skyping in from Switzerland, Marcus, if you don't mind me being so familiar.
No.
That's quite all right, mate.
Is it? Thank you very much. And so if it's going to be the end of the show, which is a terrible mistake you're making... well, I don't know whether this is or not. I wouldn't mind bunging a few quid. But there again...
Thank you. I'll let you know the account number.
Certainly. You can pay anything you like.
Maybe we could do it on a donations thing.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, you can have as much cheese as you like, Matt. Well,
Thank
what
you.
do you want? A few condoms for you, cigars for Duncan, Tommy, anyway, you know, on a let's
I should
kind
get
of...
myself sponsored by Durex or something.
I tell you what, yeah, seriously, and I've got because I don't know how they work out, I've got it's from Network, you know, that film with Peter Finch. They would say you got to...
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that at that moment in time.
That's brilliant. I've got a great one, right? Right, here, you're gone.
No, you're there.
Chris. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong button at the wrong time. Sorry.
Is there somebody on Skype who can hear me?
Andy Lyons.
Hello, Andy. Nope.
No, guess not.
Yeah.
Hello, Andy.
I'll just hang him up. Sorry.
Oh, Andy. Listen, thanks for listening. Just about run out of time. So there it is. This evening we've put together a 2-hour effort. We've had some good discussions about freedom of speech. Really good discussions, I think, about freedom of speech. We've talked like people do, which is such a relief to talk like people do instead of these strange characters, broadcasters. What are they on? We talked a bit about James Watson, who we might get on the show if we can, and David Irving, who we might get on the show. Not because we support what we think they might say, it's just that we don't know what they're saying, so we just want to find out what it is that they say. Occasionally, it's very frustrating for you listening because you occasionally will hear people giggling, and the reason for that is because somebody's just submitted a pornographic email.
So go on, Matt, lick his ass.
And that's all it can take. And some of these guys. Thanks, Stuart, again for all your hard work, and Matt as well.
Well done, guys.
There's a lot of question about whether or not it's 8 till 11, 9 till 12, 10 till 1, or what. But I'm guessing that'll be decided during the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, that'll be
strategy meeting Monday morning.
Strategy meeting Monday morning. Thank you, Marcus.
So you will be back here in 2 weeks' time.
We will be
with
back
a
here in
3-hour
2
show.
weeks' time.
And I may just come down again.
We could handle that.
Yeah. I enjoyed myself. Thank you very much for having me on the show, Tommy.
Have you tried Play Radio Knowledge Poker yet? It's great fun and so easy to do. Simply log on to playradiouk.com/games and you can take part in a general knowledge quiz with a real difference. You can bet and bluff for fun or for real money, using your answers to mix it up with real online players just like you. Go on, you've got to be in it to win it. playradiouk.com/games. Your fun, your way.
Audio stream loading.
Playing the greatest hits of the 80s, 70s, and today. To planet Earth, live from the south coast of England. This is Play Radio UK.